Oh, you know what, guys? I had enough waiting and just giving this hate base a chance for me to just not rant at them because because now I feel like it's the right time to do this. Hey guys, this is Frozen Things Studios here, and welcome back to another video. And today, I am going to be doing a video that I consider a passion project. Yeah, one of the videos that I have been passionately wanting to do for a very long time. And today's the day I decide, you know what, screw it, I'm ranting on this. And I am going to be ranting on female characters in film and shows haters. Yeah, female character haters. Oh god. Yeah, right next to the Disney hate base, this is the worst and most toxic and evil fan base. No, sorry, evil hate base I have ever seen. Good God, this. Yeah, I cannot stand these sexist, misogynist, bullcrap haters. They are not getting away this time. Like, I've been constantly seeing people just hate them, and the more I see people like talk trash about women, the more I just want to do this. But I've been like letting this slip by. I was like, you know what? I got other things to do in my life. I don't need to pay attention to these haters. But now I decided that yep, I'm doing this. So yeah. And yes, guys. I now guys. Now just a heads up. I'm not trying to be an SJW here. I'm not trying to just yeah. I'm not trying to be an SJW here. I'm not, I'm sure that I mean. I'm not trying to say, women are better than men. Oh, men, trash. No, I am not trying to be that guy. But I'm one of those people who'd want to advocate for gender equality, race equality too included. I'm someone who just wants to advocate for that. I just want people to respect all kinds of characters, and just treat them as just characters and not just act like only a specific group of people should be main characters. And I think it should be fair that everyone should be main characters. I think everything should be inclusive, but all kinds of characters should be inclusive too. Not just the same types of characters you want. And so that's what I'm here for today, to advocate people to pretty much bring up some advocacy for gender equality and race equality. But it's more going to be focused on just talking about why I think this women hate need to stop. And yeah, with all the anti-male and woke bull crap that I've been hearing online, this has got out of hand. Now, there was one time, like in the past, where I actually agree with people when they complain about women. Characters like Rey or Captain Marvel. Like, I actually kind of agreed with them. Like, that was back in 2019. I actually sided with these people. That there is a huge problem in women nowadays. But as time went on, the women hate has started to go a little bit too far, up to the point where people would just instantly hate on anything with a female lead. That people would just not see what a good female character is. Yeah, Frozen 2 was the movie that made me change my perspective on strong female character movies, and made me realize, maybe I might have been too harsh with them. I was someone back then who used to hate Last Jedi, but I gotta admit, I only hated Last Jedi because everyone hates it, just because the internet just manipulated me to hate it. But now I realize that Last Jedi is a good movie. Heck, Last Jedi is a damn near masterpiece. I stand by that. It's close to being a masterpiece. And sometimes I always think about putting Last Jedi as a 5-star rating, but I think 4.5 is the best I can go with that film, because it's not quite enough for me to rate Last Jedi 5 stars out of 5, because there are some minor gripes I have with it, but it is easily the best in the sequel trilogy. And regardless of how I feel about the sequel trilogy, writing wise, Yeah, I still think that I do think that the film had a decent representation of girl power, and even Captain Marvel, I had it as my least favorite MCU movie, and it sucks because Captain Marvel is the first female-led MCU movie. Although I think that should have been Black Widow, not Captain Marvel. But then again, I'm actually kind of reconsidering my thoughts on Captain Marvel. I'm trying to like see which MCU movie I think is truly my least favorite. It's between that, Iron Man 2, or Thor Dark World. But I'm actually reconsidering putting Captain Marvel as not the worst MCU movie. So I wouldn't have to caught up with all, I wouldn't have to be caught up with all the anti-SJW bullshit that they've been doing. But yeah, now I think yeah, but then a few years later, I decided to just change my ways because over time I started to love to have a grow a love for female characters. I started to like just love female characters, and so I just look back at myself and realize, what have I done? Why did I side with the anti-SJW character development here? But now here I am just ripping these anti-SJWs to shreds, just tearing them apart and calling them out. So yeah, now let's roast these guys. Yeah, the main problem with these anti-SJW women haters is that they're just so biased. Like every time a new female-led lead movie comes out, people would just automatically hate on it and call it woke for no reason. Every time a woman is strong for no reason, every time for no reason, people would just automatically attack it. If a movie treats a woman like they're better than men, then automatic woke. And I mean, I guess sometimes it's valid, but other times no. And yeah, people would just misinterpret women as just, they're too strong, they have no character development. Bro, women do have character development too. I mean, women do have character development, and I feel like I don't know where people are getting all this criticism of, oh, women have no character development, they're too perfect, they don't struggle. Yes, women do struggle a lot. Women do face challenges. They face struggles. They don't just you know they don't just how do I say this, they don't just fight just for the sake of fighting. They actually do serve, their fightings actually do serve a purpose. And yeah, so yeah, and also recently I just came across this comment that actually was the reason why I made this video. And here it is. Wait, where did I? Oh yeah, here it is. Yeah, straight feminist. Wait, oh yeah, here it is. Basically, in Jay Vader's Furiosa review, this guy was saying that, oh, how dare they make a female-led Mad Max movie without Max? That's it. This is the worst Mad Max movie. Yeah, that guy basically called Furiosa the worst Mad Max movie without even watching it. Yeah, that's how far these shitty anti-SJW, the toxic, anti-feminist people have gone. But and then Jay Vader was like defending Furiosa, saying that, I mean, Jay Vader loves Furiosa, by the way, and then he's saying that there's no political agenda or female trash. And keep in mind, Jay Vader is one of those anti-SJWs, and then he said Furiosa didn't have it. But here's what the guy said. Let me read to you the reply comment that really just made me upset. That's nonsense, my dog. You know my homie, but I don't watch some girl that weighs like 110 to 100 or whooping guys that weigh like 200 pounds of pure lean muscle. That's fucking ridiculous. That'll never happen because in reality, the girl will get wrecked, lol. That is mean spirited right there. I'm sorry. That is just mean, and it's going too far. It's basically, the comments basically saying that, oh, women are not supposed to be strong. Women are supposed to be weak. They're supposed to be defeated, and weight that doesn't matter. The weight of the person, it doesn't matter. You can still be like not as lighter than the heavier person and still defeat the person who's heavier than you. it's yo don't th- this guy is like basically sending a bad message to like oh, just because you're weaker, that doesn't mean you can't be stronger, and he's saying that women are supposed to be weak and pathetic losers, and you know, and whoever you are, let me just say, you're the pathetic loser right there. You're the loser right there. And I think Furiosa is a perfect example of a strong female character done right, especially the Anya Taylor-Joy Furiosa, because people are just saying stuff like, "Oh, Furiosa, I'm not watching this movie. Why did they make a female-led Mad Max movie? That's not supposed to happen. And why they cast a hot character as Furiosa? Like, okay, like first of all, that's actually one reason as to how people just how do I say this that's just pretty much at this point you're just prejudging a female character, a female led movie without even watching it, and you're not even considering the fact that Furiosa is actually one of the most beloved characters, and people will consider an example of, a stable example of, strong female character done right. And so if you're just going to bash this movie, bash the same character who you praised in Fury Road, just because she's played by a hot actress, then there's clearly something wrong with you. You clearly need help. And in fact, I feel like people who just hate on women, they clearly need to get a life. And also this anti-male criticism, that is the most invalid excuse one of the most invalid excuse I've ever seen. They don't hate on men. They're not trying to be anti-male. They're just trying to empower women, but they still keep men afloat. People say that Barbie is anti-male, but I feel like they're clearly missing a point. Now, I honestly do want to make a deep analysis video on Barbie and talking about the themes and the thing that people just really misunderstand about Barbie. But what I hear is that, oh, Barbie's woke, because it's so feminist, it has a feminist message, and they made men pathetic and weak. Okay, first of all, they don't make the Kens pathetic and weak. The message of Barbie is about gender equality. There's a reason why the movie made men look weak and pathetic, made the Kens look like that, because in the beginning of the film, in the beginning of the film, you see the Barbies like being taking over Barbie Land, and the Kens, are the pathetic weak losers, as you can see. But then the Kens, had enough of the Barbies treating them like garbage, and trying to push them to the side, and so they pretty much claim Barbie Land to get their rights back. That's why Ryan Gosling Canada started a patriarchy for the Kens to get the rights to Barbie Land and call it Kenland, because of how the Barbies mistreat men and how there's no gender equality. Like, it's always putting one gender above the other. And so I feel like people just really missed the point of that, and I can't believe people even go as far as putting Barbie in their worst movies 2023 list. I mean, yes, I've seen some critics actually put it in there, like Mr. Garrison 96 and Garrison 96 and Brando Critic. Yeah, they put Barbie in their worst movies of the year list, and that's just sad. Now, I'm not attacking anyone who hates Barbie, but I just don't like that woke feminist BS criticism that you would spoon feed to us. And I'm sure there are other movies that come to mind where that I feel like are stable examples of people who just want to hate on female-led movies up to the point where they're just gonna use that same mode it's woke criticism to as their favorite excuse to hate on the film, and it's just really annoying at this point. And even now, with upcoming female-led movies, people are already calling them woke. For example, Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow. You know nothing about Supergirl other than it has a female lead. Why are you all of a sudden calling it woke? There's nothing woke about the film. Oh yeah, and also another thing, whenever women save men, that's automatic woke for them, and that is just a that is just so stupid right there. So what if a woman can't save a man? I mean, there are movies where the male saves the women. Why are you all of a sudden so like why do you all of a sudden get triggered over women saving men? That is just really mean. Like you're saying that women shouldn't be allowed to save men, like that women shouldn't even be allowed to help men. Otherwise, that's anti-male. What kind of criticism are you implying here? That is just so and yeah whatever you know what although before I wrap up this video, I just want to give talk about diverse in movies and shows real quick, because this is also another thing that annoys me, is that people would just hate on any women, not just women get hate, but any diverse characters. Any movie with a black character, an Asian character, or an LGBTQ character, they automatically be called woke. Star Wars: The Acolyte is a perfect example of this, because people are already hating on that show, and even going as far as calling it the worst thing to come out of Star Wars. And you know why? Because that's a diverse cast. The whole cast of this film are women, Asians, black characters, and I guess LGBTQ characters, and no white males. And that's kind of what really annoys me the most about these anti-SJWs, is that they think that white male should be the only male character. The white men should be the only ones to lead a film, and it's basically the equivalent of saying that women shouldn't be allowed to lead the film, and or any diverse. That's just sad. I mean, movies seriously need to be more diverse with its cast. They need to be how do I say this? They need to be more diverse, and they're not trying to push an agenda. They're just trying to tell a good story and entertain. There's like, agenda is just one thing, but it doesn't ruin a movie to me. And and I guess there's another thing to call out, but whatever, I'm done. But yeah. And also The Last of Us 2, Part 2. Also people will complain about men getting killed up, because just so they can call it anti-male. I mean, even though I feel like the Joel being killed off was the right decision, and then they call it woke, not only because they killed off a male character, but also they made Ellie it's because of the LGBTQ relationship between Ellie and Dinah. And also, not to mention, in films like Lightyear Strange World, they get hated on just because of LGBTQ. Yeah, sure, Lightyear Strange World have its flaws. I don't even like Strange World that much, but saying that they're bad because of LGBTQ, please get it out of here. And so, honestly, in conclusion, I feel like this hate base just needs to stop. I feel like they need more respect. I mean, look at this here. Hollywood's continuous problem with female characters. Oh, by the way, I'm actually scrolling through titles of these stupid rant videos, and just giving out examples of them to show how annoying they are. Hollywood's continuous problem with female characters. Why modern movies suck. Anime's biggest problem. Women. And even says in the thumbnail, women are bad. Strong female characters are ruining movies. They have to go. Oh, so you're saying that women should not be allowed to lead a film? That is just mean spirited right there. Right there. And yeah, I guess. I will say there are times when I dislike a female character, but that doesn't mean. But you just seriously act like all of them are bad. That's kind of the problem. I feel like there's just more good female characters than the bad female characters. I know I'm saying that people should treat genders equal, should treat gender characters equally. But honestly, I'm gonna stand up and say this: women are better characters. Female characters are better characters than men. Yeah, how do you feel about that? Get triggered much? I don't care. So also for my video on female hate, strong female characters rant, haters rant. And so yeah, who agrees with me that female characters deserve more respect? Comment down below, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and stay tuned for my review on X-Men 2000 and the X-Men films leading out to Deadpool Wolverine. So yeah, bye guys.